Now, Elijah Moore. It seems that I continuously find myself reading articles or reading tweets or catching YouTube videos about this guy. And now, for some odd reason, I got myself into this rabbit hole of trying to dig deep and find out what makes him so special. But we're going to talk about it today. So stay tuned. Let's get right into the video.
Yes, sir. Let's go, man!
So welcome to Jets Hub. My name is Mike and I'm just a New York Jet fan with an opinion. I'm here to provide you all with the latest news, predictions, and analysis of the New York Jets. So consider subscribing. So the New York Jets never really realized that they had the opportunity to select two of their top players on their board. Elijah Tucker as well as Elijah Moore. Alright, now we look back at the second day of the 2021 NFL Draft. The New York Jets did not expect Elijah Moore to still be available. Now, the New York Jets had bigger needs than wide receiver. Joe Douglas wanted to continue the promise of building his offensive line, and a guy like Tevin Jenkins was still available, as well as Creed Humphreys. Now, we also needed outside linebacker help, and Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah was still available as well. Now, there was also rumors about how the New York Jets wanted edge presence. They want to continue to build the front seven of the defensive line. Azeez Ojulari was still available as well. And corner, one of the biggest needs on the defensive side of the ball. We still had Sante Samuel Jr. still available as well. Now with all those needs, wide receiver was not being considered one of the top priorities. But Joe Douglas made sure that he made that a priority for his future quarterback. And they ended up selecting one of the best slot receivers in this year's draft. Now why Elijah Moore? What makes Elijah Moore so much of a difference maker that they selected him over all the priority needs that they needed to get in the second round? Better yet, instead of selecting Elijah Moore with the 34th overall pick, why did they not trade down to gain more of the assets that they lost trading up for Elijah Tucker? What makes Elijah Moore a difference maker?
All in.
Yeah, Elijah, looking at your game, you do have an outstanding inside-outside game, but we see a lot of people put you in that slot role. What is it about you that makes you capable of playing both inside and outside?
I just feel like it's my mental. I love learning positions. I'm gonna learn to embrace whatever you guys put me. I'm very open. I love to be coached. I'm gonna work extremely hard. If I'm not good at it now, I'm gonna be great at it later. So I'm just gonna embrace wherever you guys put me. I'm gonna be in a position to where I want to be good at everything, not just one thing.
Now, while a lot of people consider him one of the best slot receivers in this year's draft, we must understand that is not what defines him. He's the type of player that can play inside and out, and that's also including playing in the backfield. Now, Elijah Moore, he's a very explosive playmaker. His route running ability is very precise. He is short-handed target where he only dropped 2 passes. Now also Elijah Moore had no fumbles on the offense during his 3 years at Ole Miss. Now again, his yak ability. He was ranked 5th in the nation in yards after catch and 7th in tackles avoided last season. Now Elijah Moore, he's 21 years old. He's a first-team All-SAC selection, consensus All-American in 2020. As well as 2020 season, he had 86 receptions for 1,200 yards and 8 touchdowns. His career, he had 189 receptions for over 2,400 yards and 16 touchdowns. Now Elijah Moore showcased his abilities at his pro day. He ran a 4.35 40, which was 3rd ranked among wide receivers that had a pro day in the 2021 NFL Draft, as well as a 4 flat in his short shuttle, as well as a 6.67 in his 3-cone drill. Both of those ranked 2nd among wide receivers that had a pro day. Alright, and not only that, the guy is again 5'9", 178, but he was able to hit 17 reps on the 225 bench press. Now that's pretty damn good for someone that's his size. So Elijah Moore is known as the slot receiver, and again, he was known as the best slot receiver in this year's draft. Now, Lane Kiffin kind of broke that mold in a sense. Now, Elijah Moore, with his first 2 seasons, he played slot. That was where he played most. But in this year, in 2020, Lane Kiffin decided to go in different direction. He not only used Elijah Moore mainly in the slot, but he also allowed him to play outside as well in the backfield. With those 2 combinations, he was able to receive 25 out of 86 catches from those positions. All right. Now, he was not only used as a catcher, but he was also used as a runner. They allowed him to not only receive out the backfield, but they allowed him to get jet sweeps in as well as end arounds. And he was able to get 64 yards on 14 carries, which was a 4.6 yards per carry. Now, he also seen touches in the screen game as well. So they used him a lot throughout the offense. And he was their main target. So what about his deep threat? Now, you must understand he runs a 4.35. So for me personally, I have no issues or have any concerns of him getting behind the defense. Not only that, I feel like he can take the ball to the house at any time he gets his hands on it. But one crazy statistic that you must know, that in 2020, Moore was a deep threat. All right, where he was able to catch nearly 60% of his targets. Impressive. So what about blocking? Now, Elijah Moore is 5'9", 178, and I personally don't expect him to be manhandling guys to the ground for a run play. But I do expect him to be one of the decoys. Now, when he does jet sweeps, end arounds, and even screen passes, I expect him to be focused at the defense targets, so in turn allows the offense to have somewhat of an advantage. So I consider that blocking, in a sense, if you think about it. Take somebody out the play. That's what I'm looking at it as. Now, what about special teams? Now, I've definitely seen him in the rookie minicamp fielding punts and kick returns and stuff like that. But I don't really see that being one of his main contributions to the team. The guy averaged only 18.5 yards on kick returns and less than 5 yards per punt. That's very underwhelming. All right. And with that being said, he had 3 muff punt returns. So I don't see him being much of a guy that they keep out there in the return game. Now, what about his injury concerns? Well, for me, I couldn't find any reported injuries for Elijah Moore. So the fact that he can stay healthy is probably one of his best attributes.
To this day, bro, like, I never told you this. We had a talk though, we joked about it. Bro, you're way better than me, bro. Hey, E, shit you do, I'm still trying to do, bro. What makes me is my heart. I told you that. I tell you that. I jokingly, I said my heart bigger than yours. But the shit you got, bro. On top of that, bro, the sky's not the limit for you, bro. You can go as far as you want to go, bro. You blessed, bro. I swear to God, I don't worry about you, bro. I tell you that all the time, bro. I don't worry about you, bro. You special, bro. You touch everybody around you, bro. That's why people want to be around you, bro. Keep that in you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. On that name, take off that power, bro. Cause be the same person, bro. Keep being the same person. Don't let no distraction, money, women, no matter what, bro. Stay locked in, bro. I swear, bro. Cause you really be the best, bro. I believe that for you, bro. When you say you're gonna be the best, I believe that shit, bro. For real, bro.
You too full. Real shit. You got no clue. You got no clue, bro. You got no clue, bro.
So that's it for the video. You guys let me know what you all think in the comments below. If you haven't already, go ahead, subscribe, like, and share this video. In the meantime, go Jets.